Now, Jordan, I think it's time for you to be angry, right?
That's right now?
Yeah.
I wasn't even ready. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm flexing my rage muscles, Jen. It really brings the anger out.
Okay.
There we go. It's time for the rant.
It's time for the Rant of the Week.
Raven-Symone. You know, I remember back in the day when people said, "Oh, that's so Raven." They were talking about the hilarious antics of a high school student gifted with psychic abilities that's always landing her in some sort of shenanigans. Now when somebody says, "Oh, that's so Raven," they're likely referring to offensive self-hate speech coming from a former child actress past her prime that somehow ended up as a co-host on one of the worst shows in America, The View. Now for the past year, Raven has been doing everything she can to distance herself from the whole black people thing. It all started when she told Oprah in an interview that she had a problem with being labeled African American.
Labeled gay. I want to be labeled a human who loves humans. I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't
Don't
set
get
up
you
the
started.
Twitter on fire.
I'm sorry. I mean,
What?
She tried to justify this by saying she's from every continent in Africa, which is offensive more so because it's stupid. But her latest comments may have been the icing on the self-hatred cake. During a conversation about being judged by your name, Raven-Symone said that she would willingly discriminate against ethnic-sounding names, saying that she would never hire somebody with a name like Watermelon Drea or something like that. How do you discriminate against ethnic-sounding names when you yourself have an ethnic-sounding name? Raven-Symone? That name sounds like you should be doing little girls' hair in the kitchen or selling bundles or something. How can you judge somebody for having a non-traditional name? You mean Watermelon Drea shouldn't be hired because of her name, but you can be hired with this fire engine red mohawk? I mean, what is this? You look like a rooster modeling Maybelline makeup. Black people are overlooked by employers every day for simple stuff that they can't help. Their name, their natural hair, the fact that they're, black. But Raven's comments suggest that it's okay for employers to make these discriminatory decisions. That's not fair, Raven. Don't you remember when you tried to work at that clothes store in the mall and the lady wouldn't hire you because he was black? That was a serious episode, Raven. And now you're no better than her.
Well, Jordan, unfortunately, that was just TV, and people definitely change.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. Raven needs to start thinking before she talks like that.
You might say that she tries to save the situation, but then she ends up misbehaving.
Hey now, what you say now? About to put it down? Yeah, I come a ride with the right now. Dang, I really miss that show, man.
We all do. We'll be right back.